Yo, what's up? So I was scrolling on YouTube, right? And I found this video, and this is by a YouTuber I have discovered like maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, and he makes some pretty cool content. Uh, ManlyBadAssHero, shout out to him, great guy. Um, but or at least the videos I've watched, it seems like he mostly watches horror stuff. But anyways, I've grabbed some inspiration on this game called HappyGame that he played. He did a really good playthrough of it. I'll leave a link in the description. Go check it out. I'll leave a link to his channel as well. Um, so yeah, I started building a level, but I thought I should record just 'cause for fun, I guess, and potential you guys might like it. I'll show you guys what I have so far. And that's it. That's literally it. I spent like maybe 30 minutes on it yesterday. And for a disclaimer, I am still sick. So if you hear me sniffling and coughing and stuff, I apologize. I'll try and cut it out as much as I can in editing. Maybe I'll like throw a good meme over it or something. But yeah, for now, just know I'm sick still. As of making the video, Borg. Playing Borg with a head cold. Just uploaded that, by the way, so go check that out. So yeah, I figured why not let's start designing this level. At least even if we design it, why not add some other parts of the game into it. So this smiley face here, as you can see, this smiley face shows up a lot, and yeah, this game is very fucked up. But in the best of ways. Sorry for the people that have hearing problems. That noise is a little unexpected. So the way this game is broken up is in 3 parts. You have this first part. Which uses the spotlights to kind of guide the player through almost a dark abyss. And you chase a ball throughout it. You come across many horrible, mangled things. And then you have this part. This is the second part of the game. I don't know how to explain it, but it uses really cool camera motion, and just the setting in it is amazing. It rotates, so if I play it here, see, when the character walks around, the rotation happens, and I feel like if I did a 2-player mode thing in my level, then I can make it so that you can choose which way you go and like what happens and stuff. Basically, in this part, you come across those bunnies. You have to feed them a carrot, get them all thick and fat and stuff, because this mofo,
I'm totally not a Let's Player,
comes out of a hole, and yeah, it doesn't end well. But yeah, it's kind of spooky, and then you have this third part here, which I thought is really cool. It's really abstract.
could just all be symbolic.
Walking through fields and such. And it always has like a white drop lay and stuff. This game is just honestly amazing. I'm surprised not a lot of people have played it yet. Like, a lot of the people I talked to on Discord have not even heard of it. I think it's amazing. Another part I wanted to do on this subject was touching on some levels that I thought kinda, they're their own thing, but they all kinda come together to make the game HappyGame. One of the main levels coming to mind would be Peaceful by hold on. Where is it? Oh, I spelled peaceful wrong. We won't talk about it. Anyways, by Xanalux and Small. So, some things I wanted to touch on is this level has the style of the middle part of the game, and it doesn't at the same time, because it's just its own kind of chaos. It really is. There's no way you can describe this. So this level starts out with all these happy characters. You go through the caves and such, and then everything kind of breaks and goes dark, and then it goes back to it, and then it gets some real tryptophobia shit going. And this part here, oh god, that background is nuts, but this part here is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. I've never been in the editor to look at this, so this is kind of really interesting to look at, by the way, because oh my god, oh, it's horrible. Yeah, so you can't play this level because when it gets all crazy at this part and everything, the level breaks, and it breaks hard. So if you look up a recording of like a video on this on YouTube, the way they did it is they recorded it at a very low frame rate, like 5 or 15 frames, and then they sped it up in the actual post editing process. So I would show this level, but it's literally impossible. If I put a start pause in this too, it would more than likely break my game. Just because there is 27,000 objects. That's not even a joke. They don't know how to use fucking repeat triggers apparently, because look at this. Oh. No, I can see some of them are repeated. If you look down here, like those are repeated, but if you look throughout it, kind of looks like a lot of those are different. I mean, I guess they're repeated, so a repeat trigger might be in, yeah, definitely might be in store here. It looks like a lot of the triggers is what's taking up all the objects. Yeah, just in that small spot that I highlighted, it's already 29,000 objects. This level is iconic though. Nothing, I believe nothing like this will ever be made in this game ever again. At least not to this extent. This is, holy crap, this is a trip, this level. I like this little note here. Wholesome. Another one that the game reminded me of was a level by Galvatron. And this part reminded me of the start. I think it was Truth. Yeah, this level. Just because it has that black and white aesthetic. Even though it's not like spotlights. This is quite an old level though. I wanted to focus on some other things while making this too. I mentioned this earlier in the video. Not necessarily building gameplay today, but just building an all-around cool aesthetic. I don't know if I want to work on the first part of the level, because it is awfully hard to build. Being you have to build at a very dark color all the time. So having these, you know, it's just not really easy to see. Just because of how dark the actual game is. At the start, I'll show parts of it. So, if I pull this up, the start of the game, I believe you start in your bed, yeah, and then you're walking, But look, the backgrounds are completely black. You don't know if you're in a room because you can't see a wall
See?
behind you or like a background or anything.
Isn't it?
So, I mean, it's just so weird. It's so weird to build around. This first part, you just got spotlights, and then you have horrible fucking things like this, which I do plan on making pretty accurate representations of this. It will take a while though, but I'm not opposed to doing it. Why should I be? I think it'd be a cool project. I don't have anybody rushing me as well. I can make it as easy of a level as I want to, and you know, like I have no reason to rush. It's not like it's gonna be a demon that's gonna take forever to get verified anyways. So, one thing I did want to do is start off by making these have lighting objects at the top of them. So I wanted to trace them out, and I wanted to use glow for them. So I wanted to take some glow. That looks good. I wanted it to be even lighter though, because it's a reflection, you know. Also, might use... Yeah, I'm definitely going to actually replace these spikes here with these. Look, that looks so much more clean. I could go super in depth to get rid of this kind of crossing shadow here, but actually, that's kind of good to have that, because that's how reflections work in real life. Now, if I'm going to be smart here and copy this. So this is going to be on all of our other big spikes. And I have went through and named all the parts in this level already. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. That looks so good. I want to see it against black backdrop. Ooh, that's so clean, dude. Look at that. But anyways, I have went through this level and marked off sections that I'm going to do. So at this part we have the first chapter, you'll see it down there under the floor. And then we have a creepy ass bunny part. Dog part, smile. Actual dog part. I guess I changed my mind here. And then the end of the level. Until the end of the level. The end of the level isn't marked out yet. I guess I'm a bad creator for that. So let's go ahead and create some lighting for this guy here. Looks so good. Let's make sure all of these are T2 as well. Now, if we look at this, that looks way better. And let's go ahead and give it a play just to look and see what it looks like. Looks good. Looks good. Oh, I forgot to add. Okay, wait, what's the deal with you? 8. Was that because this guy's 8? Yeah. So what's happening there is it's using a parallax effect, so it's actually moving those. But I forgot to get rid of that. So let me go ahead and make sure. Oh, that's not normal. It's not our new one. Let's go ahead and get our new one in here. Why not? Alright, perfect. That looks way better. Okay. So we shall do the same for those guys, but I want to go ahead and... Oh, is the screen really on the layer? I guess so. I want to take this, and that. I want to copy that. Just like that. Okay. Now, I wanted to do this because I want to kind of give the illusion that this guy is a little bit behind this one. Actually, I would like to do it this one because it will be easier because this edge here does not reach all the way down here, unlike that one. So, we're just going to use a delete tool, kind of draw it out. Like that. Perfect. So, if you look, the glow stops and this guy looks like it pokes out in front. Automatically. It looks better. Okay, great. It's the fine details, man. Fine details. Let's go ahead and this here. And fit it to this triangle. Let's make sure it is group 8. I think it's all the way 50%, right? That didn't fuck it up, right? Okay. So if I go... I'm gonna zoom in. And then... scale it up. Just like that. I did add this to group 8, right? Okay. So perfect, dude. Now I want to even go further with these and add these two groups. Mind that, please. Add these two groups, separate groups each. This will be group 10 and group come on, 11. So what I actually want these groups to be is output. So we'll just start them here. We'll actually put them above all of our other triggers. Let's just do group 10, alpha, opacity, boom. And the same thing with 11. So it looks like they have no outline. So if our background is black, which it will be, you cannot see them until I put the alpha triggers up. So I actually want to, we're gonna do no fade time. I just want to see, let's turn on ignore damage. Okay, that's kind of perfect actually, because if we check here, it turns on as soon as our beacon of light shines on top of it. So what I want to do is add a fade time to this. So it's going to be 4 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds, I guess. And then make sure it's even and opacity 0. Alright, so now if we play test it. That's perfect. I could go with a quicker fade time on this. Just because it is exiting the screen. There we go. Don't fade, don't enter. There we go. Oh, I forgot to change the background to black. Oh, that's so clean. So let's, yeah, so if it's black. Ooh, dude. Oh, it looks good. I want to do that for the other one, but I wanted to play test this while I have a black background so I can see it pretty accurately. Ooh. Okay, so the level seems hard, which kind of is, I'll admit it, due to not being able to see. Now I kind of want to do the same thing with triggers here. Copy those and actually just move them up one like that and make it 10 like that. Beautiful. So now 10 should do the same thing, but 10 will come in first since I moved it. There we go. If you saw it, it kind of has a little bit of parallax effect. Now, let's do the same for this guy here. I think that looks pretty good. Now, I wanted to do a little something different. If we look at the start of this game, throughout this, you'll notice smiley faces that look a lot like that guy there. Thank you, Snip Tool, for being my highlighter. So what I wanted to do is I'll move this over on my second monitor. You guys won't be able to see it, but I'll see it. I wanted to create a smiley face just like that. So let's go ahead. Let's make our BG pretty bright for now. And let's go ahead and create one of those smiley faces.
Do it all until the very end of my time. Oh my love,
There we go. Great. So it has that very vibrant red. Kind of the same deal with the game itself. The smiley face is a little cocked sideways. Now let's go ahead and oops. Let's take our circles here again and copy and paste them. We're gonna make a smaller circle. Do kind of the same gist. copy that. Just like that. And oops, didn't want to scale it down. I don't even know why I chose scale. Alright, let's copy that, rotate it a little bit. And now what we're going to do with this is actually do 50% black. So this will give us the illusion that it is thinner. So if I copy this and do it at full black, look at the difference. It's so much different. Plus the full black just doesn't really look great. So we'll just do this. Now I want the eyes on this to be a little bit bigger than the smiley face has it in the game. Oh, that's sick. Alright, now in the game they have a nose on this guy. If I go ahead and pull this onto my main screen here, it should pop up any second now. Yeah, if you see there's a nose on this man. Let's go ahead and give him a nose. Why not, right? So it looks like his smile on the game is a lot more barely there. How do I say it? Kind of like that. It's pretty close too, just like that. Yeah, that's better, I believe. So let's go ahead and make the nose. I'm gonna use these, what is it? These circles here to create the nose, just like this. We'll go ahead, take it. I actually like the red we got going on here, so I'm gonna copy that, paste it onto 9. And then we will go to a different editor layer. I might change the color of the red. I don't know yet. Don't know if I'm digging it. We'll take this, put it right at the top of that nose, and right at the bottom. What this is doing for me is, so as you can see, I made it so that the nose, if you look in this grid, it's in its respective spot, right? But if you go back to the normal grid, it's in the middle of this. Just makes it easy to line up things, because you can move half steps like this. I'm not saying you can't move half steps after the fact, but it just makes it easier if you do this, so I recommend it. Go ahead and take this, and we'll copy and paste it like that, just like that. And to make sure, let's copy and paste it again. There we go. So now we have a full black circle. Now we want this to be T3 as well. We'll make the Y order of this 14 because we plan on doing some layering here. Let's go ahead and take this, in fact, drop it down to 50% so it's semi-see-through. You won't be able to see the shadowing around this on the actual thing, because the background is black. So if I go ahead and take this and move it up here, you can't even see it because I didn't put the red schnoz on T3. So if I put that on T3, grab this, move it up, boom. You can't even see the shadow around it. You just see the red circle. So what I wanted to do was actually take the circle, remove it, move it over here, copy it, and make this one 25. Now we're gonna just take our tool here, kind of draw it. Now this should be lined up with this, And then we'll take our tool on this one here, draw that, and move it right there. So, okay, this white needs to be a lot brighter. We could do even a non-blending white and just do like 50% like that, so it'll give that kind of rough edge. Now we have to be careful because the white you will see on the backdrop, whereas the black you won't. So let's go ahead. I'm actually going to move this to a different L editor so I don't have to move it out of the way every time. I want this to be a lighter black. We'll copy and paste it, scale it down a little bit, eensy weensy bit. Move it over. I don't think I ended up moving it at all. Scale it just like that, and then we'll do a 50% there. So kind of has some more depth to it. And we can go ahead and take it, flip it, move it just like that. Since you can't see this black, there's no reason not to. You should make sure your shadowing is good. Make sure it's above that red circle. Just like that. So there we go. That's perfect. Now, if we delete this, move it there. Okay, I like it and I don't. There are definitely some things that I could change. Let's get rid of that white. Let's get rid of that white outline because it's kind of bugging me. Let's take a... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Why don't we? What? Yeah, I'll just cut it out. What? Yeah. I'll do it. Okay, so let's just grab our circle here, make it black, and we're going to scale it to barely be bigger than that. And then we're going to actually put this above all of our other layers on T3. So let's go ahead and copy and paste it again. And one more time just to be safe, really scaling it up. So what we got here is our circle. Now if we drag this guy over there, look at that. Beautiful, even. Kinda. So now if we put it in between these eyes, we kinda got a little bit of a smiley face going on. Oh, that's kind of creepy, man. And it looks pretty similar to this weird bowl looking guy. It's like an upside down wine glass. I don't know how else to explain it. But he's there. And now he's in our game. More or less just a deeper red. Actually, we can keep that red there. Let's go ahead and just crank down the brightness. Yeah, that's pretty good. now what I want to do with this is in fact scale it up to go a little bit over that white, so you don't get such a break there. I say that looks good. Alright, now let's go ahead and lock this guy together. Let's make him group 14. Now, I do want him to show here. Let's go ahead and alpha the 14. Off like that. And then what I want to do here is make a blink effect. So let's go ahead, just do that. Start pause right there. Well, that's not very helpful. Is our screen not complete T3? Since when, man? It is, but it's -7 Z order. Let's change that to is like maybe 100. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now at all times that should be above everything else. Seems a little abrupt. So we're going to take this. Let's do. Nice. It's so subtle, but it's so perfect at the same time. Let's go ahead and make our background black. And let's go ahead and save and play it. Let's try it out. Oh, that's fucking creepy. It's creepy, but it's also not. So, reason being is because you can't see it. So let's go ahead, edit this, copy and paste it, and shit, let's just leave it, copy and paste it. We'll go ahead and delete the schnoz though. Unbreak it. Or break it, not unbreak it. So that should be extra bright now. Yo, it's kind of crazy. I dig it though. Is that our alpha 14? No, right there's our alpha 14. Let's copy and paste that, do 15 as well. So if we go ahead and save and play. Yo, it's got some aesthetic to it. We'll say that. Wow. I kind of like that a lot, actually. Let's go ahead and what's something else we